There we are. Hello, CFA Nation, Gabe, and I am here today to bring you the live stream for Sri Lanka versus South Africa. Trying to check out the competition. Many of you know I like South Africa in the T20 World Cup, so I'm excited to see what they have. I think they're one of the dark horse. They just happen to be in a tough bracket, man, but I think it's a dangerous team. What's going on, Sahil? What's going on? Magic Master Tricks. What's up? Sidrath. What's up? We got Rabata with the new cut. What's up, Renil? Armin, what's good? Right now, we're in the second over, last ball of the second over. And Rabata's Rabata already. Did he take a wicket already? 1 for 7? Oh, man. What's up, Han? What's up, Saroja? Good morning, CFA Nation. So, looks like Rabata just took a wicket. I just missed it. And, yep, 18 for 1. And the Silva just comes up. So, 19 for 1 in the second over. Second over in the books, I should say. And Sri Lanka's got a decent score, 19 so far in 2 overs, but they've already lost a wicket. Who do you think will win this one? I'm interested to see. Who's going to win this one. I think, oh man, it's so tough. I would probably say it's going to be South Africa, but so far Sri Lanka has a good opening going. 19 runs in 2 overs. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, guys, I was rushing. What did I put in? Sri Lanka instead of Sri Lanka? Yeah, I mentioned before, man. I'm dyslexic. Sometimes I mix letters up backwards and stuff. But I think once I go live, I can't do it. All good. No spectators due to COVID. You hear a lot of crowd noise. Is that like artificial then? Oh, bowled out. Oh, bowled out. I'm telling you, South Africa is gonna be dangerous. As a Wendy's fan, I'm upset. We're in the worst bracket, bro. Wow, bowled them out. Oh, I mean, I honestly think that Group A is just rough, man. As a West Indies fan, oh, it's rough. Speaking of Sri Lanka, West Indies legend Slinga Malinga, retires not so long ago. Rabata has gone bald. Yeah, he's like the kid, you know what I'm saying? He's like the kid. It's more aerodynamic. Just cut it all off. You're good. But man, 2 wickets gone so far in the power play, and this is the problem, man. South Africa has the bowling to bang with anybody. Are their bats going to show up? And they've got the cock. They got a couple guys. Man, I tell you what, it's I miss the old Sri Lankan team. It's going to be an interesting T20. One group of Asian teams. Yeah, I mean it's rough. Group A is rough, man. We were looking at the whole bracket though. Nick and I were, and we're trying to figure out any dark horses that could sneak in there. They've got Ireland out there. Who else did we see is in the tournament? A couple teams I've never, being completely honest, I had no idea they even had teams. So I'm like, which one of these teams has the ability to try to sneak through? What do you guys think? Don't give me any of the top Don't give me any of the top like 8 teams where everybody knows these guys, all have a shot. Who's a dark horse you guys think that could get in? And nice little where do you put that? That's offside right there, right? Onside, yeah, that's the offside. Got a run there. Gabe, are you ready for the IPL? You knew it. Sri Lanka has to play was for the qualifiers. Papua New Guinea. Ireland could get in one of the groups. You think Ireland could get in? Interesting. I mean, we were looking at it, and Nick and I were trying to find a dark horse because it's always fun to try to find those teams that nobody thinks can get in, and then they just surprise people. Nick really likes Afghanistan. He thinks that maybe they have a shot, they have something to play for, but I just think with all the turmoil they're going through, I'm not sure. Bangladesh, guys, you know that they recently smocked New Zealand, so that's always a possibility. I don't know anyone on the Ireland squad or the Mambia squad. Oof, looks like we got a leg cramp. What, Netherlands? Who else is in there? Oman, Pakistan, Papua New Guinea. Never seen them play. So Scotland. Interesting makeup. Hold on for a second. My bad. Sorry about that, guys. So, again, Gabe, why you not watching CPL semifinal? I am watching the CPL semifinals. My boys are playing right now, but I wanted to check out South Africa and Sri Lanka because the T20 World Cup's coming up, and I need to know where the real competition is at. Let's be real. TKR is getting through this game. Game hasn't even started yet for TKR. It'll start in 12 minutes. But I wanted to go ahead and check out the competition. TKR, St. Lucia, we might go back and forth. I'm pretty sure TKR is going to beat St. Lucia. We'll see what happens. Hope they lost. How dare you, Renil? Stop it. USA will only be a good cricketing nation if they recruit Campbell, Jordan, and Utica. Oh, man. Stop it. Dockett doesn't even want to play anymore. Did you hear the news? 2 new teams for the IPL. I told you guys that a while ago. I heard about the 2 new teams from the IPL. I couldn't wait, but I think COVID actually delayed everything. But yep, they're expanding the IPL. Nick and I were doing some research. And again, IPL is also coming here to America. They've got their host cities that they're bringing in. So I'm so excited for it. I will be there at game 1. That's an easy thing for us to do, or not easy, but especially if it's in California, that's a quick drive or a quick flight. Bangladesh are a very dangerous side. They are. Bangladesh let New Zealand have it. Gabe, can you tell me which countries have not won the T20 World Cup? Oh, have not won. Oh, man. You are putting me on the spot here. Okay, which have not? West Indies has won. So West Indies has one. Did New Zealand won? I think New Zealand has one. And West Indies, New Zealand. I want to say India's won one. That's tough. That's tough. You guys, you stumped me there. You stumped me there. Renil says, honestly, if you get the top 4 batsmen out quickly for South Africa, it's over. That's their problem, the batting, and that's what I mentioned at the very beginning. Their batting does not go deep, but their bowling could bang with anybody. Their bowling could bang with anybody. Let's see, new IPL teams. Mumbai Mushers, one of them. Stop it. Gabe, make a blog if you watch a cricket match in the IPL. Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. I cannot wait till they bring the IPL out here to America. And we've started allowing people into stadiums. You just got to show proof of vaccination and have to wear a mask. So I'm excited. I was actually working the Raiders game last night, and there was 60,000 people there, man. It's crazy. And it's so different to last year during the games when nobody was here. The city was buzzing. It's so much fun. Afghanistan and Bangladesh have not won. Okay. And St. Lucia Kings opted to bat. Opted to bat. They want to toss, opted to bat. For, I guess you want to go out there and put up runs before the pitch starts turning. But I always do prefer chasing. That's just me. Sri Lanka 23 for 2 with we're in the 4th over right now. We are in the 4th over right now. Is Yankee Stadium still closed, or is it just because they are trash and real New Yorkers and Giants and Dodgers fans avoid it? Oh, stop it. The Giants did make the playoffs last night. I was shocked. But Gabe, I really do want TKR to lose so the Patriots win the tournament. Your Patriots actually laid a smackdown on TKR. I think it was on Friday. It was on Friday, I think, or Thursday last week, and then TKR played them the very next game and beat them. So they are evenly matched. Do you think Pollard could still open with Gale and World? No way. Pollard's not an opener. He never puts himself up that high. I think Pollard will put himself even down to 5 or 6. You know what I mean? If I were going to pick an opener, Patoris with now bowling and misfield for a boundary. Unacceptable. Who just did that? Number 16. That's a single. That's a single, and you just turned that into. Was that the captain? Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. Gabe, are you watching USA versus Nepal match? I am not watching USA versus Nepal match. We've been following them online, what they're doing. Another misfield, back to back. What is wrong with South Africa? Back-to-back misfields. That one went right between the legs. Looked like Billy Buckner there, right between the legs. Come on. Thank you, Henry. Is it Henry Inc? Thank you, Henry Inc. We appreciate you. What's going on, Ozjad? What's going on, Ozjad? Enjoying ourselves a little South Africa and Sri Lanka action here. I know I spelled it Sri Lanka. Sorry. It's all good, guys. Trying to take out the competition, Ozjad. Want to see what my West Indies got to go against. Did you find it? What's up, Thunder Haze? I'm doing good. I am doing good. I cannot complain. I am doing good. And the wicket keeper in the house. The wicket keeper in the house.
What have you done?
Bro.
You already mushed them and they lost 3 wickets?
Bro, they lost 3 wickets, right? But here's the thing. They've given up back-to-back boundaries right before you came on misfield. And I'm saying, so I told you, South Africa's real, bro. I am super worried about my bracket of death while India gets the powder puff bracket over there. Who they paired up with? Scotland? Papua New Guinea?
Gosh,
I mean, USA is in that bracket.
What did you say? You like Sri Lanka's chances or something? Is that why they already lost 3 wickets before the 5th over?
No, I said I like South Africa, and then they start misfielding the ball to look terrible out there.
Why do you hate cricket teams so much? You know what's crazy is I've been doing a little bit of editing for a future video, we shall say, and I got some clips from an old ODI match, Sri Lanka and South Africa, and in that ODI match, wickets were flying too. So Sri Lanka had 204, which is a good score for ODI, but not a comfortable score. And South Africa got bowled out for like 130 or something like that. Wickets were falling everywhere.
Well, Renee was saying that the problem with South Africa, and she's right, they're top heavy. They've got 4 guys, maybe 5 deep in their batting order. And then, bro, you think the Indian tail is long. The South African tail is long, cousin. It is long. And as we know from the IPL, your man Rabada doesn't know how to swing a stick. You know what I'm saying? He don't know which end to hold with. I'm just saying. Him and Boomerang, they go to the same school of batting. They just like, what do I do with this thing? They can't swing that stick. They can't swing it.
Rabada can swing it a little bit. He can swing it a little bit. He can get you a 15 or a 20. Don't forget about that.
Ooh, 15 or 20. I'm afraid of South Africa's tail now.
In T20? In T20? Oh, they mess up the title.
I do not know how to fix it. I put the I's. I put SIR instead of
Sri Lanka. That's what they were saying.
Hey, Nick, hold on for a second. I'll be right back.
Yep. It's interesting. Do you guys think that the Sri Lanka jerseys are a lot like those blue Indian jerseys, or is it just me? Do you guys think the same thing? I think it could be very, very similar. It reminds me of it. Yeah, so it should have updated by now. Let me know if it updated for you. Oh, look at that. That was not a boundary. It's 40 for 3. 40 for 3. 42 for 3. What's up, Ozjod? What's happening? The volume just dropped. Yeah. Tahir is not in the World Cup squad as of now. Your views on the 5th match cancellation, next year decider or forfeit? ECB wants refund. Wow, they're going to go that far, huh? They want a refund. Oh, gosh. It's all about money, isn't it? The cancellation sucks. But you can't tell me that in the world we live in right now, you don't realize that that's a possibility, that that's a risk on either side. I don't know what to do with the fans that bought tickets and all that kind of stuff. That is rough. That is very, very rough. But it depends on what's on the match contract. In the contract, does it say that India will cover any losses in case of a COVID situation? The ICC honestly should take care of that. No. India they have dark blue jerseys like this. They do have dark blue jerseys like this. The front of it's different, obviously. They don't have the orange or the green or the red, but I'm just saying that they have that kind of blue. It looks very similar. Am I expecting any century in a T20 match? Probably not. Probably not. Indian team did not fulfill their obligation. It's COVID. It's COVID. What do you want to do? It's not like they just canceled it like a few weeks beforehand or a week beforehand. Like, oh, never mind. We don't want to play. COVID situations, right? Super chat here. What's up, sup? He says, where was the refund when England canceled their series in South Africa due to COVID? They all wanted to leave early for the IPL. Sup coming in with the knowledge in the nick of time. Absolutely. It's COVID. Listen, whether it's whether it's the players or whether it's the coaches, they're all one squad. And in times of COVID, I mean, you got it stinks. That's all I can say is it stinks. It all stinks. COVID's not fun for anybody. It all stinks so bad. But it sucks. Did I want to watch a fifth match? Absolutely. I wanted to watch a fifth match. Everybody did. But this nowadays, I'm not surprised by anything. So what am I going to do about it? And I'd be saying that whether it was the Indian team that canceled or whatever. I'd be saying the same thing. With COVID, you cannot predict it. The rules are the rules, and you've got to be extra careful. So back to the match. Power play is done. It's 47 for 3. Pereira's in there. He's got a nice strike rate. He's got 23 runs. Shamsi, Shamsi, I like that name. He is going to be bowling his first over. And you got Mendes on strike. Sri Lanka's got to be careful of those wickets. But it doesn't seem like they're slowing down their attack either because they've lost already 3 wickets. And they got 1 run there, but they're not slowing down their attack whatsoever. Let's see. Nippon says, Nick, South Asia, first time broadcasting in AUDL. Are you watch AUDL? Are you interested in AUDL? I don't understand AUDL. I don't know what you mean by AUDL. I'm watching on Willow. Watch the spam, please. Watch the spam. While celebrating victory, no one was able to see that the number 2 ranked test bowler was benched by India for all 4 tests. Your thoughts? Oh, that was close right there. You had the South African players like, yes, we got him. Not so fast. Number 2 ranked test bowler. Are you talking about Ashwin? Ashwin, yeah, I don't know why Ashwin was benched. No idea. But if you think about it, barring the 5th match, if you think about it, India has the lead in the series, right? Has the lead on the series. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely excited. I'm excited for Mumbai to show CSK what's up. To show CSK that whether there's been time off or not, they're still going to be able to beat them like they did at the end of the first half of the season. I will not be streaming that since it's on a Sunday, but I think Gabe is thinking about it. We'll just say that. Yeah, Malinga. Where's that comment at, Renell? Malinga retires today. I thought he retired a few weeks ago. But yes, that is unfortunate. Great career. Absolutely. There's so much to talk about in the world of cricket and so little time. So much to talk about, so little time. But we'll do the best we can here on CFA. Royal Dong, nice name, says AUDL is some sort of North American sports league with disc throwing or something. Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about it. But the 7th over is done. No more wickets were lost. 52 for 3. So they got 5 in that over. Yeah, not too bad. When they want to make sure they're protecting that wicket. Here's Makram. Hey. His name is, what is it, a palindrome or something like that? where it's the same frontwards and backwards. That's pretty cool. Markram. No matter how you face it, it's going to be Markram. There's a single run right there. No dot on the second ball. It just means we're getting old, my friends. It just means we're getting old. You know you're old when you've seen a guy start his career and end his career, and it's not because he just couldn't hack it or because injury took him out of the game early. A guy who played a full career. You see the beginning of it and you see the end. That's when you know you're getting old as a sports fan. I've seen it many, many times in baseball as of recently, and it's crazy. Football too. But football players have a smaller lifespan, if you will. Playing career. Not lifespan. Playing career. Yeah, and that too. That too. You know, the man, he's still got a few good years left in him before he got to start thinking about that walker and that cane. Ooh, there's a nice shot right there. There's a nice shot. Right there to cover. Just got one on it, 54 for 3.
Are the wickets a-falling?
No, you're gone, and I was able to hold down the fort. Things are good.
Whoa. What's going on? Oh, because the wicketkeeper, of course. What are you doing in South Africa? Why do you hate the nation of South Africa, Nick? Oh, my gosh.
I hate nobody. Why do you hate the blinds?
I know, dude. It's like, it's so frustrating. Hold on. Gosh.
It's like I just sat down. He's going to make me get up. Oh, I love it. I'm unable to check where the game is available in India. Can anyone help me? Oh, sorry. I can't help you. Hopefully someone else can. So Pereira's still there as the opener. 26 off 20. He's holding down the fort. You got minutes in there. They're creating a nice, decent, careful partnership right now with 3 wickets lost. Beginning of the 9th over right now. And they just got a few in the last over, 3 runs in the last over, and they start this over with a run. 56 for 3. Sajid says Sony 6.
Ooh. Oh, Nicholas. You know who's in the semifinals today? Can I help you out?
Hold on. Yes, your Trimbago Knight Riders.
And they already got themselves a wicket. 12 for 1. Hold that, cousin. Oh,
gosh.
Oh.
What is it with you in the CPL? Your team can do well in the CPL, but your team can't do well anywhere else.
Hey, can a brother get on Lottie? I'm just saying. Can I eat? So the funniest thing.
What's crazy about that? I don't know what's going on.
Non-cricket related, guys. All right, non-cricket related. Yesterday was the first time that Las Vegas Raider fans were able to go to the game, right? Yep. So, first and foremost, I saw somebody there that I absolutely loathe. I will not say who, but I'm like, oh yeah, must be nice. You can afford to go to this game. Anyway, if you're watching the end of the Raiders game, right, with like a minute to go, Baltimore kicks a field goal. Everybody thinks the game's over. People, usually that happens in major sports games. People starts leaving because they don't want to get stuck in traffic. They go in the rest of the game. The Raiders start all of a sudden driving and kick a field goal to tie the game with 2 seconds left. Everybody's going nuts. People that are inside are trying to go back out, that had left are trying to go back inside to watch the game. Security doesn't allow it. I don't know if that's ever happened to you guys. Let me know in the comments. Have you guys ever been to a game where you thought it was over, you start leaving, and then all of a sudden your team starts winning, so you come back and you're like, what? No!
All the time.
Here's the funny thing, Nick. People are outside waiting, and they won't let them in. Security is like, sorry, but they've got like a big screen out there you can watch the game on or whatever. So people are out there watching the game. So the Raiders get the ball. They start driving. They almost score a touchdown. It's at the 1 yard line. It's like inches. Everybody thought it was a touchdown. As a matter of fact, Nick and I were playing in fantasy. He gets that touchdown. He wins because that was his guy, Waller. but it wasn't a touchdown. Upon review, it wasn't a touchdown. I thought it was a touchdown. And it was on the inches line. The Raiders can't score. They end up throwing an interception. So, of course, now all the Raider fans that are outside start walking back towards their car. Everybody's upset. All of a sudden, the Raiders stop the drive and get a fumble from the other team and end up winning the game on a last-minute touchdown, not even a field goal. This was one of the craziest games I've ever seen. But, yes, the draft, I speak a lot. Ex-Nick. I do. And that's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. People trying to leave the game to get back in. It was hilarious.
1988 World Series, Dodgers Athletics. Same exact thing before Kirk Gibson hits that home run. So many people. Because that stadium, it's like, especially in 88, it was like impossible to get out of there. So people were like, let's get out of here. Let's try to save ourselves an hour of getting home with traffic. And they're listening to the radio, and then Kirk Gibson hits that home run, and so many people were gone. Trying to get back in. Nope, you can't get back in. No fair weather fans here. Stick around.
Go crazy, fans. Go crazy. That was the announcer because it was one of the most unbelievable things ever. I'm telling you.
Absolutely. Hobbled Kirk Gibson. The only at bat in the entire World Series because he was injured. He's like, I got one in me, Skip. I got one in me. Hits a home run. You can't make it up.
Right now, we're 61 for 3, guys. 61 for 3. And honestly, Sri Lanka is lucky that South Africa has misfielded at least 3 balls from my estimation.
Oh, that should be a wicket. That should be a wicket. And the mush strikes again. The mush strikes again. That's the 4th wicket right there. Markram, low economy rate, and he gets himself the wicket. Nice.
Bro, this is why I'm afraid of South Africa. Rabada, Markham. Oh, my gosh, it's not fair, man. Renil, we're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Gabe, I know you keep talking about the bracket of death.
Bracket of death.
You can't, and this is nothing against South Africa, but you can't honestly put South Africa in there right now as one of the most dangerous teams in the entire world, as one or two of the top most dangerous teams in the entire world. So you got to calm down with your bad stuff.
Not their batting, but their bowling.
I'm talking about the entire team.
Of course.
You got to calm down.
You know how I feel about these things, Nick, and that's where you and I disagree. And I think bowling dominates games, bro. Bowling dominates games. I don't care how good your sticks are. It's funny. Whenever there's a batting collapse, everybody's like,
about sticks. I'm talking about the entire team.
Everybody
you can have all the bowling you want, but if you don't have the run score, you're not going to do anything like that in a T20 match.
You know, whenever there's a bowling collapse, everybody blames the batsman, right? Or they blame the pitch, or they blame it's turning, it's flat. How about you blame the bowling? All right, the bowling is what gets it done. Nobody gives bowlers love, bro. And I'm telling you.
You are so hyperbolic with that. Everyone praises the bowlers. Everyone loves the stop. No. You are taking my views. You're really, that's amazing. You're taking my views on how I prefer batsmen over bowling, even though I love myself some bowling, and you are taking that as a generalization for the entire cricketing world. And I think you're very, very mistaken.
Who won man of the match in that last India versus England match?
I understand. They're always going
to And who should have won? Who was the most important person in that game?
You're talking about people that make those decisions. You're not, but you should be talking about the fan base, not the people. Fans don't make that decision. It's not like the MVP in the Super Bowl where people get a vote in on their phones or something like that.
I agree with you there, but the cricketing world, meaning the people that make the decisions, the man of the match, the things that matter, those are accolades, those are titles that matter. They always go with the batsman, and they do not appreciate the bowler. Listen, I really don't care what Rohit Sharma did. If they don't get out Joe Root, they're in trouble because Joe Root is that team. Joe Root could have easily gone out there and put up a $150 or 200. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more afraid of the bowling. That's just that's my bottom line. And when you look at how deep the bowling is in South Africa, they can bang with anybody. Yes, their batting is weak.
Would you consider South Africa a top 3 T20 squad?
Bowling, yes. Batting, no.
The team itself.
No.
Then what are you worried about? You're acting like they're top 3. Like, oh no, we have South Africa in our pool. Oh no, this is not fair. India's got a bunch of. Stop it.
You know what I'm worried about? That I know my West Indies are reckless with the bat, and a team like South Africa can chew them up because how good their bowling is. Because the West Indies they love giving away those wickets, bro. If I'm Roboto when I go in there, I'm throwing full toss after full toss. Yeah, go ahead, hit your 6, but you're gonna get yourself out. All right, I'm telling you, I'm throwing wide after wide. Yeah, I don't really care. I'll give up those extra runs, but you guys are so aggressive. You're gonna try to go outside and get that wide, and you're gonna edge it to one of the slips. I'm telling you, man. Teams that know how to bowl know how to attack my West Indies. And yes, is this just being me and being yes? The West Indies have no patience. Absolutely. You're right. They have no patience, and I'm afraid.
You're looking for any possibility that the whole world is against your West Indies.
They are.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's my whole point. So appreciate the super chat. He says, LOL, easy, guys, easy. Nick, you'll be surprised with the batting firepower we have. On most days, we can beat any team. I'm not saying South Africa is a bunch of losers. I'm not saying that they're a waste of space. I'm just asking Gabe to stop acting like they're the best or first or second best team in the entire world. And now his team's got to play against them. If his team's the best, it doesn't matter.
Listen, we're the best hitters, okay? Our bowling, thanks for the super chat. So our bowling, I'll even say it myself. We're suspect, all right? It's gonna be rough getting those wickets, cousin, all right? But we're gonna put up some runs. But man, teams that know how to bowl is dangerous.
Who won the World Cup last time?
The universe boss.
Okay. What bowling differences did they make? What bowling changes did they make from last time? 2016, I believe it was. Man, it's a long time ago. And now 2021. What bowling changes were made?
Well, Bravo's not bowling. Bravo's a reserve, right? So that's one guy that we got to be concerned about.
Dwayne Bravo's bowling.
And Renelle, you're here in the chat, by the way. I meant to ask, right? There was an omission that I guess it makes sense.
Brathwaite. Carlos.
Yeah. Why there was an omission we didn't even mention. Why no Carlos Brathwaite? Is he not fit, or is it just they got enough sticks? They can't fit him in there. Yeah, I know you're the biggest West Indies fan in here. Let me know.
Because my question is this. Brathwaite, he's an all-rounder, but I could be wrong. I'm not a West Indies fan. I would say you want him more for his bat than his bowling skills, even though you'll take them both. My point is this. If you're saying their bowling is suspect, and there may not be huge changes from last time, and they won it last time, tell me how important the batsman is in a championship. Tell me how important it is. Tell me how batsmen are just, they're just there and they're invited to the party, but it's all about the bowling. If you yourself say that your defending champs are all about the batsmen, come talk to me.
Okay, well, especially in T20, batsmen matter, okay? Especially in T20, batsmen matter.
Won that argument. Next.
But bowling is also important. And
absolutely.
Honestly,
I've never said it wasn't. I never said it wasn't.
I hate to say it, bro, but to me, when I look at these teams, who do I feel is the most complete team? You got to put India up there. And if England gets one or two players back, just one or two players back, England is I think they're the favorites, man. If they get one or two players back. I heard Jofra Archer was actually on the mend. Is that a rumor, guys? Let me know, because I heard, sometimes it's clickbait or whatever, but they said Jofra Archer may be back. If they get back Jofra Archer and then Ben Stokes, holy cow, that team is they're stacked.
Sajid says, England analyst and YouTube channel thinks India's group is a group of death because India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, New Zealand, they understand UAE conditions similar to home. So take that. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. This guy says, Crispy Update says, Boomerang interview, Gabe. You will love it. I guess Boomerang says some very similar things. No one cares. No one even knows that bowlers are part of cricket.
Get out of here. Did he really say yes?
No. I'm just making fun of you. Vibe says, hey guys, great video about the documentary. Oh, thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Hope your channel blows up. Yeah, we too. And we get to see some more and more people from the States fall in love with the game just as much as you guys already are and more. Appreciate that. We got plans for some future documentary style videos. They could suck, but hopefully they'll be good as well. But guys, appreciate that love.
I'm just one person, okay? And I personally know about 6 or 7 people that follow cricket, and this is prior to knowing me, because they're not from. Again, America's a hodgepodge. So many people come from other countries, and again, my friend Liam that works at the MGM, Gavin, they're both from England. Okay, I got another friend from the Caribbean who follows cricket. So that's why they're bringing it here, because they realize there's a huge Indian population that lives in America, a huge Indian population. So they bring it here, and it will be popular, because just like MLS, is popular and they make money and people go to the games. Is it going to rival the NFL? No, nothing does. The NFL is ridiculous. Last night, 60,000 people in a stadium, without blinking an eye. But again, could it be back there with the likes of hockey and some of those other less popular sports? Absolutely, simply because, or even MLS, Major League Soccer here in America, because there's a huge contingency of fans here. I think one of the smartest things they did was not only bring cricket, but they bought the IPL version of cricket, because let's be honest, even once you come to America, I don't care where you're from, whether you're from South Africa, India, Pakistan, English, you become Americanized, which means you got no attention span and you're lazy. So they're like, test? No, we can't do a 5-day test match. You can't do a 5-day test match. The divorces will go through the roof. That was the funniest meme, by the way. Somebody was like, you want a funny meme? Divorce rate for test fans, bro. I'm serious. So they gave us the short version of the game, and I think it's going to be successful. I can't wait. I got my sick days ready so that as soon as they announce that first IPL game, I got a twinkle in my throat. I'm gone.
He's such a liar.
What?
He loves his job too much. You're such a liar. Shay says, CFA, what is cricket? Is the best cricket introduction video I've seen. Wow, thank you so much. Appreciate that. It's the best I've seen too. No, I'm just kidding. And then we got Logos Babu. I love that name. Nick, what's your best T20 batsman and bowler? Oh, man. Apart from the rankings, I appreciate that part because I don't pay attention to the rankings. But I have not watched an international T20 match in a while until right now. Best T20. I got to think about that one.
I don't.
Man. I know Milan is one of the higher ranked one, but
no, Milan's actually
boss. I don't think he's done great recently, but I could be wrong.
No. Actually, he did very well the last time after you mushed him and said he hadn't been doing good. That's the only reason that Renil's Patriots beat my TKR, and then the TKR came back and beat them. The Universe boss went off on them. But my personal opinion, T20 player. Oh man,
Universe boss.
Universe boss.
I think you got to be worried about Pollard from West Indies, right? You definitely got to be worried about him.
Right.
You got to be worried about I don't know his numbers recently, but it seems like every time I'm looking at stats for Sri Lanka, it seems like that Dhananjaya is always getting wickets, right? Always getting wickets. And I'm trying to think England. I don't know. I'm getting the 100 mixed up. So I really don't know. That's a great question, though. I don't know as of now. That's why I'm excited for the World Cup. That's going to get me re-indoctrinated in T20 International.
What? Hold on. I got to switch games. What's going on? I leave them and they...
Peppering. I love that phrase.
What happened? 51 for 1? You guys couldn't give me another wicket?
Oh, they got a wicket in this match, though. Woo, there's a wicket right there. Oh, the most important wicket of the day so far, Pereira. Bye.
I just wished myself. Who did that to me? So I just switched the game and you made me miss the wicket. What are you doing to me?
Gabe, in the CPL, I've seen so many 50s in the first 4 or 5 overs.
And then
they don't do much. It's crazy. They start so fast. Look at Dale. 43 off 18. A strike rate of 240. Woo!
Jeez. Oh, my gosh.
Today, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sure you are, hater. Oh, that's so frustrating.
Love it, and I'm proud to be one.
I just missed the wicket. I had to switch over. 51 for 1? They got a wicket in this, the second over. Are you kidding me? Yep, winner go home.
Why do you always walk on the wild side with the mush factor? Oh, that's 4 reds, baby. That's 4 reds. That guy's done. Bye,
yeah, he's gone. He's
Who
gone.
reviewed that? I guess you have to if you're hoping for the edge.
Yeah, you have to if you're hoping for the edge. You know, Milan is always considered one of the best T20 players in the world. You got to put Pollard up there as well. But you know who's been in really good form, both bowling and batting? Andre Russell, bro, which is why I'm really, really excited for my West Indies squad. He did not play well in the IPL, I grant it, but if you watch what he did in the CPL and even some of the international games, he's played much better. Bowling, man, it's so tough, brother. It's so tough. But man,
It's super tough because we haven't watched a lot of it. My question is this: with your TKR semifinal match going on, and this one, I'm really surprised that you chose to. This was Gabe's idea to stream this one this morning. That you chose this over TKR.
I wanted to check out the competition because I thought that this would be a walk in the park. I pretty much assumed TKR was going to get into the championship. Bottom line, I pretty much assumed it. You know what I mean? Yes, that's disrespectful, guys. 51 for 1 now tells me that was disrespectful, but it is what it is.
Your man Ron Paul, who you were excited about, 16 runs in 1 over.
Ooh.
He's in mid-season form.
A fit Jofra Archer is the best bowler in T20. He was in the IPL, man. That guy, I mean, he gets so many wickets, especially with the new ball in the power play, and that's so valuable, man.
He wasn't the best bowler. He was top 3, definitely. And I'm talking about last season. Rabada got himself the purple cap. Archer got the MVP because he can do both. He was killing on both sides. He's such a valuable player. But he's such a dangerous bowler. Absolutely.
Again, I don't know if I was being trolled or whatnot, but I somebody sent to me on Twitter supposedly that he's on the mend, meaning he's getting healthy. So if he makes the T20 side for England, and then at that point somehow, you know, Ben Stokes, you convince him, listen, we got a shot, you bring him back. Man, England's scary at that point.
Yeah, that's big news. I'm going to step away for just a second.
For sure. And guys, I'm looking at this right now, man, and I'm just like, I am. Right now it definitely looks like South Africa is in command, and anything can happen. But it looks like they're in command to go ahead and beat Sri Lanka here. And to any Sri Lanka fans, no disrespect. I just honestly I wanted to see South Africa because I want to see the teams that I'm going to have to go against, not me, but the West Indies are going to have to go against in their bracket. And, you know, I think I'm vindicated when I say that South Africa's bowling is very, very, very impressive. It's a scary thing, honestly, for West Indies fans. And if you get through South Africa, then you still got to contend with the rest of that bracket. So not fun at all. If Sri Lanka can somehow get to 140, it will be a good total. Oh, yeah, for sure 140 would be a good total from here. Person to watch out is Evan Lewis. Raj. You know, Nick and I have mentioned in the past, T20 is actually our second favorite format of the game. We started watching Test. Our very first match we've ever watched is Test. Very first match we watched was Test. And we fell in love with Test, but let's be real, my team isn't the best. My team isn't the best. Sorry about that, guys. I was receiving a text there from my son. He went to school. I want to make sure he's okay. And then we got into the IPL, and that's what really made us fall in love with T20. I like ODI, but I really like it more. I really like I really like T20 better. Right now the score is 80 for 5, and we're in the 13th over. Let me go ahead and put that in there. Where is it? 13th for 5 and the 13th over. Or 80 for 5, I should say. 80 for 5. Yeah, if they can get to 140, then they're in good shape. But I don't know if that's going to happen. 13th over. But I got to say, Cricket is starting to heat up, and we're excited for the IPL coming up. We're excited for the IPL, followed by the T20 World Cup. And I mean, that's really going to be a lot of, and as I just updated the score, it's now 85 for 6. Oh my. There goes a wicket. Hasaranga out. Bye, Hasaranga. This game is over. I'm calling it right now. Dude, I didn't even finish updating the score. Finish updating the score. 85 for 6. Oh man, it's they don't have the batting, and that's what I'm saying. At this point, if you get past 120, you're in good shape. We're talking about Sri Lanka here, and that's what I'm saying, man. They have the ability. We're talking about South Africa to only allow you to put up a low total, man. That's why I'm worried. Please check your comment, Renell. Let me go back up and find it. Is it this one? Darren Samuel, Bardi, Suleiman Ben, Carlos Brathwaite, Dwayne Bravo, Johnson, Charles, Chris Gale, Lewis Holder, Nurse, Ramden, Russell, Simmons, Samuel, and Taylor. That's a 2016 T20 squad. I hope that was the one you're talking about, Renell. Watch out for Evan Lewis, okay? 14 overs in the books, 86 for 6, guys. And to be fair, it's Sri Lanka, Gabe. Hasaranga's Kabul. I know that for sure. Was it Hasaranga that took the 3-fer from my West Indies? He got the not the 3-fer, but the hat trick, and then he got pumped by Pollard the next over. Or was that Dhananjaya? I always forget who did it. But anyways, Sri Lanka's no slouch. And dot ball there in the 14th over. Dot ball there in the first ball of the 13th over. Oh man. This is just RCB this year. Let's go. Really? RCB, huh? It was Dhananjaya. Okay, I always forget those two. Yeah, he got the hat trick, and then he got pumped for 6 sixes. Were the IPL allowed to replace English players? I'm pretty sure they were. Wow, U.S. Major League Cricket contracted Jaiswal for the Vegas team. And I like me some Jaiswal, guys. Jaiswal, I remember I had picked him for my breakout player, my emerging player. And there goes another wicket. And yeah, it's guys. Sorry, done and dusted. All right. Marusakan? Oh man. I'm stealing Azjad's line. It's done and dusted. 86 for 7. I mean, at this point, if they can break 100, I'll be shocked. And this is why I'm worried about South Africa, man. And right now, these are a couple of names that I know we're going to have to worry about. Guys. But, Major League Cricket contracted Jaiswal, and I picked him for I think it was my Rookie of the Year or something like that, or Breakout Player of the Year. Obviously, he didn't get a lot of chance to play. He was with the Rajasthan Royals, but I love his story. I did some research on him, so I'd love to see him out here and see what he could do.
Gabe, you're the worst babysitter of all time. Every time I leave, wickets are falling.
They're flying
alone with the kids.
Bro, they're flying. The wickets are flying. 2 wickets fell at the time you were gone.
Worst ever.
And they were almost back to back and belly to belly. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this right now. And what is Major League Cricket? The IPL has expanded and created a franchise of cricket here in America that's supposed to start in 2023, right, Nick? Next year? Is it 2020? No, or 2022, I should say. And they're bringing in several players from the IPL, and it's super exciting. It's super exciting. Vegas is getting a team. And we're bringing in a lot of notable players. Like I said, at least for the very first Las Vegas team, I'm for sure going to catch that game, but I am so excited.
I love this from Raj. No, the babysitter is Pont. That's a deep cut where he was, whose kids was he say he was going to babysit for? I can't remember.
Tim Payne.
Australian player?
Yeah, Australian player. It was Tim Payne. He said he's going to be, and he did. He babysat his kids. Oh my gosh. 71 for 1 in the 7th over. Come on, TKR.
So I got to find your comment. You said Nick was asking what was the squad before, so that was the squad. No, I'm asking what I was trying to get Gabe caught in some trouble there because he was talking about how amazing bowling is, and his squad had won it. Your squad had won in 2016. I want to know the bowling changes. What were the bowling changes from 2016 to now? Is that the comment you wanted me to read?
Yeah. I read it earlier. Sup, thank you for the super chat. Sup says, Gabe, the South African team has always been only for fast bowlers, but now if we look, we have 5 spinners in the team and able to compete in Asia. I agree. And the UAE, although it is spin conducive, it's not as bad as India. So pace also plays in the UAE. So I mean, I think that their bowling has definitely got a shot to carry them. Man, my Trimbago Knight Riders, bro. That's what I'm saying. Are they even going to have to chase a respectable score? It's the 7th over, and they've given up 70 runs. 70 runs.
Dude, it's all Dial. Mark Dial, whoever that guy is. He's killing it right now. Your man Cornwall went down for a duck. I don't know why he's an opener. I've not seen him do anything.
Can I get a wicket here?
I want to know from the South African fans. Sorry, guys. I'm eating my breakfast right now. I want to know from the South African fans. Before we do our squad video for South Africa, who are some players that we should look out for? Who are some players that are some snubs? Who do you want mentioned on that video? Renell says hasn't changed much. So it looks like I was right once again. It's all about the batsmen, baby. It's all about the batsmen. The bowlers are second-class citizens. The bowlers can't even get through customs half the time.
Wow, second-class citizens.
They're like the before they're like the trophy wives, baby.
Wow, they just get they pull them out of the stands, bro. They just pull them out of the stands. Hey, we need a bowler. You come here. You look fit.
Dude, there has been. This is not official. But there's been several teams who have tried to go out on the field without any bowlers, and the refs are like, hey, no. You guys got to have a team of 11. You have to have some bowlers. Oh, we don't need the bowlers. We're good with just a 7. We're just good. I'm just messing around.
Gabe only wants to mention Ngidi in the South Africa video.
He's been practicing that for quite a while.
74 for 1 now. Andre Fletcher, the Spice Man up there. Who is the DeVille kid? Who is this DeVille kid? Light him up! Can you put one in his ear or his rib somewhere?
God, it never takes too long before he's asking for some violence. Tell me about this Vavuma guy, too. Tell me about
Let's go! Let's go! Bye! Get out of here with that garbage.
Why aren't we just watching the CFL
74
match?
for 2. 74 for 2. Hold that, cousin. What's wrong with you?
You're not even paying attention to this South African match. I'm paying attention. 92 for 7. The death has done nothing for Sri Lanka. They're playing timid. Shanaka's got the ability to score some runs.
Rand Paul gets your man, the Spice Man, out, Nick. Hold that, cousin.
Spice Man.
Now let's go. Now let's go. What did you say, the Spice?
Always. He needs to change his name.
That's all they needed. They needed some Gabe love. Let's go, TKR. Come on now.
They got Gabe Love early on when they got that wicket. Then what happened for the next 60 runs?
Gabe, Moeen Sam will not be available for the IPL playoffs. It's still CSK trophy, I think. Why will Moeen Ali and Sam Curran not be available? That don't make any sense. What is England having a tour in the middle of the IPL? Do they dare do that? Oh, England. You just gave me another reason to hate you. How dare you? You canceled everything. CSK needs that trophy.
What's CSK going to do now?
They're going to play Pakistan.
What?
That's what somebody just said. They're going to play Pakistan. I guess England's having a tour of Pakistan. That's more important
I'm
than
talking
IPL trophy.
Yeah, no, they are. But I'm talking about what's CSK going to do. They're going to play Pakistan. CSK, they're going to... What's the guy? What's the guy from... He was on the Tridents, and I was hating him the first match because he was getting tons of runs, but he turned out being a pretty good all-rounder. Who is that guy?
I can't remember.
I can't remember if he's South African or if he's New Zealand. What's the guy's name?
Oof, that's a good question.
Let me see. Timba Bavuma is below average in white ball, just average in tests. In team because of quota, but he's the captain, Santner. These guys know. Ooh, these guys know Santner. Yeah, baby.
Mr.
You guys still have Santner, right? If you lose two of those overseas players, you can put Santner in there.
Right. I mean, they're deep, but still, bro, it's not as comfortable as I want it to be. So we'll see. 3-peat coming in from Mumbai Indians.
Let me get ready. Do I want to do this in the future? Do I want to do this in the future? Do I want to do like this?
I hate you. You're practicing it, huh?
Oh man, alive! I love it.
Roston Chase now here on strike for the.
Are you watching? I'm watching the Sri Lankan match. 94 for 7, 18th over. Shamsi's in there. Sri Lanka's done, ladies and gentlemen. They are done.
I'm going back and forth, man. My TKR needed my love, bro. They needed my love. I had to get on there. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the team, man. Say, Pollard, get in these guys' head, man. What's going on? Do I got to make a phone call?
Someone needs to tell Sri Lanka this is the death right now. I know you've lost 7 wickets, but you might as well go for some sixes.
Can they hit any sixes at this point?
Come on, dude. We all know it's DD's cup.
Stop it. Delhi Capitals. But they call him Delhi Daredevil.
Oh.
Because that's their original name.
I know the DC. Yeah, I mean, on paper it should be. But I'm still going to have this just in case.
Oh, stop.
That looks so wrong. That just looks so wrong.
Mumbai Indians versus CSK September 19th. Oh, I know. The very, very first match back. Oh, yes. Just glorious. And Giddy is here, so that means I doubt he'll be there on Sunday. So we should be okay. Because we should have beat Mumbai Indians if Ngidi doesn't absolutely get dismantled and pumped. All right. What was it? Like 30 runs he gave up to it was like 28 runs, something crazy like that to Pollard. Oh, he has Pollard nightmares, bro. He wakes up in cold sweats thinking about Pollard.
Dude, they got Roston Chase batting fourth. Is that a typical thing? They got Roston Chase batting fourth.
He's actually been good, though.
That's a nice shot.
He's actually been good.
Is he a prototypical fourth?
He's not. But he's been good.
Avengers 17. This is a great question. And it's an easy answer. And that's right. I'm jumping on the bandwagon. It's AEW all the way. WWE sucks right now. It sucked for about 4 or 5 years. It is absolute garbage. And the bowlers, the wrestlers that are best for them they just keep letting go. Vince McMahon has completely lost his mind. He's had a nice little run for the last 40 years, but WWE sucks right now. And this is why I'm excited for Ozjod's new channel, because it's called Cricket and Wrestling. I first thought it was like actual wrestling. Like, I'm like, oh, he's a wrestling fan. He likes Sultan or something like that. But no, it's actual WWE style entertainment wrestling. And I'm excited to join him on his channel from time to time, if he'll let me, just to talk about, because I love wrestling. I've been watching wrestling since I was a kid. AEW is way more exciting than WWE, and it's not just because of the CM Punk factor.
Ingiri's gone, baby. Josh Hazelwood. That's who we're going to use. Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, Hazelwood's a nightmare. Can he bat, though?
It doesn't matter.
Because Muhammad Ali can bat.
Well,
Sam
yeah,
Curry can bat in the IPL. He can't bat anywhere else, but he can bat in the IPL.
I don't understand that, man. I don't understand it. It's so frustrating, but it is what it is, right?
Renell knows what's up. If Renell says it, it's going to happen, Gabe.
She's a Mumbai Indians fan. Of course she's going to say that. Of course.
It's going to happen.
Of course. Come on.
Renell, I got a question for you.
Bias.
You are a diehard West Indies fan. You're not a fake fan like the guy next to me here.
Wow. Disrespectful.
I'm just messing. But you're a real West Indies fan. I want to know, who do you got winning the World Cup? Because I know she's going to be realistic. And if she says West Indies, then I'll believe her, because she's got all this stuff down. I want to know, Renell, and everyone else, don't give me that fan nonsense. Who do you actually think is going to win the World Cup?
Are you saying I'm a homer? Excuse me? You saying I'm a homer? Come on. What's up, the doctor?
Dude, you forget I was born in Mumbai. You forget this.
I have not, but you just gave me the next thing I'm going to watch on my lunch break today. Gabe, have you watched, where is it? Gabe, have you watched Nasir Hussein's video on Sky Sports about umpiring? Nope, but I will, because I'm sure he's going to say the same thing I'm saying, how terrible it is. Terrible. I'm telling you, umpiring, bro, they're the loathsome bunch. Loathsome. They're right down there with like pay lawyers, okay, and charlatans, bro. I'm serious. I
didn't know you can say the word charlatan.
You know what I'm saying?
Dr. Rashad, what's up, guys? We got some answers in here. Avengers 17, yes, I do think they can end the monopoly. I don't think WWE will ever go away, but you got to remember who's running WCW. I can talk for hours about that. I think AEW is in a good place, but it's still really, really new. All right, Jay's got England. Sajid got India. And that might be a wicket. Yep, that's another wicket. 8 down for Sri Lanka.
Bye. Oman? Really? Oman? Come on. Papua New Guinea? Papua New Guinea.
Stop with this. Stop with the spam and the crazy answers. We got New Zealand. Man, you guys are coming in fast. England, New Zealand, West Indies all the way. India, England. Jeez Louise. Where's
all over the place?
Papua New Guinea, you're out of control. New Zealand. Here we go. I honestly feel that India or New Zealand have a chance. West Indies, if they consistently enough, can win. If they play consistently enough. A lot of love for Oman, but it's the same guy.
Wow. So, Renil, let me ask you a question. I love New Zealand's performance didn't scare you a little bit, getting smacked by Bangladesh. And they're going to be on a West Con. I'm serious. They're going to be on a subcontinent pitch, right?
I'm laughing at the comment, not you. You're good.
They're going to be in a subcontinent pitch. So do you think New Zealand can play? Because you know the rule is New Zealand, or not the rule, but the popular consensus is New Zealand cannot play away from home. And the only reason they played well in the Test World Cup is because they played in England, which has similar conditions.
Listen, I'm going to answer your question with a comment I read last night, which makes me even more nervous about New Zealand, which is why India is in the group of death. They said New Zealand won some kind of tournament when it was in India in their T20 squad.
Really?
So they've been there, done that. Okay.
Gabe, New Zealand did not send their main players to Bangladesh. Okay. But here's the thing: when I hear that, guess what? India never sends their bro. Be honest. Let's go back to the GABA. It wasn't India's main players. All right, they had Siraj in there. They had a whole bunch of backups in there. You know what I'm saying? So like, when I look at a squad, I look at everybody on the squad, and I always think of it that way. But maybe that's because India really could field two different teams. They could field a test team, and they could field. They could field two test teams and two T20 teams.
That's a 6. There you go, Sri Lanka. There's some runs for you. Did you
Mulder with a
just
6.
called Siraj a backup player? What's wrong with you?
He's a backup. He was a backup. Let's be real. He's a backup.
First of all, I don't even think he made the WTC final lineup. I don't think he.
I'm talking about back to the in the GABA. Who was the team that actually was out there in Australia? It wasn't the main guys.
Backup then, yes.
Shami had a broken arm.
Everyone was a backup. There was
everybody was, and that's what I'm saying.
Reserves for the reserves. Absolutely.
So they had reserves for the reserves. So I mean, to me, it's like when I think of it, it's like, yo, you send a team, right? This is what you got, but I get it. If you guys are saying that wasn't their best, and okay, fine, I'll take it. 18 for 5. 18.5. One more ball in a 19th over here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna have to step away. I gotta get my kids finally finished up for school today. Gabe, thanks for starting this off. Everyone, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna speak for Gabe. Gabe might stay for a few more minutes. Who knows? But don't forget, everyone, check out the videos on the channel. Check out our squad rundowns for the T20 World Cup. Check out What is Cricket if you've not done so yet. And if you have, watch it a second time and look out for our next original video coming out this week in a few days. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm going to say adios. Bye, everybody.
All righty, guys. And I will try to stay in until the end of this over. I'm going to continue to, what do you got? One over left, and then I will check out. That way I can follow the rest online, see what South Africa does with their innings. I mean, this is practically their game, but 111 for 8, 111 for 8. Got about 10 minutes before I got to get ready myself to get out of here, get my kids to school. Yeah, we got rid of the old man, Power Jays fan. Han, you're out of control. Jihan, Dr. Jihan. Quiz question, guys. Only 4 batsmen have hit 6 sixes in international cricket. Which countries did they play for? South Africa, West Indies, and of course I knew that it was a South Africa, right? That would have been A.B. de Villiers. Who else? Of course, South. I recently saw Pollard do it. 6 sixes. Who else could have 6 sixes? I would say England, maybe. England, and what Australian player would have been able to do 6 sixes? That's a good question. You got me stumped there, Dr. Jihan. Thank you for the super chat. I need you to let me know. Yuvraj Singh, right? Yuvraj Singh pumped, I know that. He pumped Stuart Broad, ended his T20 career. Stuart Broad refuses to play T20 anymore because of Yuvraj Singh, right? I know that. Come on. Chris Rogers from Australia. Okay. Yeah, India, Yuvraj Singh. I forgot Yuvraj Singh did it to Pollard. To Stuart Broad. First ball is a single. They take a single. That's not gonna cut it. One run to long off there. And I mean, they gotta go. They gotta at least try to get above 120. They gotta go for some sixes. Gary Sobers, first person to do it in England. Remember that. Gary Sobers. I did not remember that. Sibley got 6 sixes and 6,000 and 6 what was that? 6 million balls. No run here. Oh my gosh. I don't even feel like. I mean, if you give up your wicket, what does it matter? But you can't. You've got to try to rake, man. I don't know what he's doing up there. Yeah, this game is pretty much. Rory Burns, stop. That's a troll. So the list is Here we go. Yuvraj, Gibbs, Pollard, Just Cameron, Marota, 2 days ago from USA. Really? They need to smack the good sense. What? The answer is USA. No joke. Happened 2 days ago. Interesting. I've got to go. I missed that bit of news. I need to go back and check that out. Are you serious? 3 dot balls? This is bad. 112 for 8. 2 balls left in the over. I mean, man. I thought maybe you could see a couple of 6s. Maybe they can get to 120, but 112. This is just too low a score. This is just too low a score to chase, guys. I mean, it's pretty much over. Thanks for the super chat there, Dr. Jihan. Much appreciated. Man, I'm telling you guys right now. Are you guys excited for the IPL? Are you guys excited for the IPL? Right now, I'm excited for the CPL Championship. My TKR Night Riders right now are not doing the best. All right, Timbargo Night Riders. They need to try to keep this to a manageable score to chase, but they should hopefully make it. There goes 2 runs, man. You know, came down the wicket. Looks like he was gonna try to go for it there. Sri Lanka are sadly a second-tier team these days. Yes, yeah, Han, I see you. I just want, again, I was really interested. I'm trying to catch as much T20 as I can because I want to see, there's a 6, there's a 120. I was saying, like, you got to go for it. You need a 6 here. There's a 6, 120 for 8, 20 overs in the books. I mean, is it 120 going to get it done against South Africa? I doubt it. But I was saying, if they don't get to at least 120, it's not even a game. So now, if Hasaranga bowls well, maybe you can make it respectable, but they're going to have to bowl super well. Guys, that's it for me. I will be checking in with you guys again later on this week for another stream. Hopefully, it's for my CPL, my CPL squad, getting another wing there, getting another ring, but they got to get through the day first. Anyways, until next time. Much love, and that's 6 runs.